Good morning, everybody. This is None Defense on the Grublet account on the Team Grublet YouTube. And today we are discussing, surely you read the title. This video is Boom Beach Operation Shame and Sadness. Ladies and gentlemen, Deep Cut was just too much. We just couldn't get it done. It was impossible. We only have one attack left, and that's Commander. And Commander, I'm letting you slide because you've been really active with us. And I'm confident we're going to get you in. We did kick a couple of players for not attacking like at all and not being present at all, but we just replaced them with stronger players. We are not giving up on Deep Cut. We just don't know if we have the intel to start it off right away. But we're going to find out soon enough. While I'm reviewing this op, here in 5 minutes and 24 seconds, our teammates will be starting the new op for us. So you and I, at this moment that we're sharing together, we're going to go ahead and focus on looking at the failures. And that was the team's recommendation. They're like, why don't you just show the fails? So, here we go. Bort did not fail here, but I feel like we should at least show one victory before we start getting into the really bad stuff. So our man Bort is doing a corner flare over here. He's not afraid of the grappler versus his Zookas. He knows, yes, he'll lose a Zooka. That's true. But he also knows that he's got plenty of Zookas, so it's not that big of a concern. He's working himself over here. Let's speed things along. Getting back here, ready to eat up all these power cells and start generating some gunboat energy. Just got himself positioned there in the middle. Watching it go. Getting ready to do that smoking action. Nice little gap there. So this was pretty impressive. Nice. Nice. So there you go. So we're not all terrible. At least one of us can pull something off. So thank you so much for that, Bart. Okay, now we're going to look at Gym Class Stud for short. It's hard for me to call this a failure, seeing how close he got, but technically he wanted to win, and technically he didn't win. So he's got a bombardier, a group of bombardiers over there generating some gunboat energy. Everybody knows that trick. So we're just waiting. Let's see what he does. Okay. Letting the girls catch up. Wants to get up to the top. Okay, a lot happened there. In a short amount of time. I'm not going to spend too much time lingering on that, but ultimately he wasn't satisfied with it, so what can you do? Alrighty, so who else had some good failures? Who wanted to go for it all and just couldn't get it done? Was this Big Braun, Little Braun? Big Braun. Alright, what was his intention? Doing a little mine sweep there, and I have not watched this attack. I just know that this was, when I went to bed last night, this base was marked for a solo. What's happening there, Braun? Trying to, speed things along. Okay. Alright, that's what happened. Yeah, so I saw, when I woke up and I was reading in the back chat, I saw that you had tried to, instead of smoking the Zookas, he tried crittering them in order to distract all the defenses from there. Just didn't work out the way he envisioned, and as a result, he lost all of his ladies. All of them. Every single one of them. Alright, who else failed? Big giant failures. That's what we are. Every one of us. And I had some poor attacks too. I'm not leaving myself out here. We're going to see them. Alrighty. What we got? Running that smoke. Nice flaring so far. So where did it go wrong? He missed this row on that shock. He missed this row of flamethrowers, and that was enough to ruin his day. Party's over there, guy. Party is over. It happens. It happens. Okay, let's see. As I'm scrolling through, now I'm going to look for my fails. None defense on quick charge. I want to thank Crab for doing a brilliant job of setting this up for me to have the win. And then I just didn't get it done. I just didn't get it done. So in the grand scheme, excuse me, in the grand scheme, it was a technically sound idea. I just spent too much time on these gunboats, or I spent too much time on the power cells generating gunboats. You've heard me say on these videos a million times that power cells are a time suck and you have to treat them very carefully. And I did not follow my own advice, and as a result, I spent many valuable seconds over there eating and just generating. If I'd have spent, I don't know, 30 seconds less time up there, I'm confident I'd have been able to get the win over here. But that's Boom Beach. You try something, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. After that, on Boom Bitch Angie, where is she at? Here we go. This was on Boomtown. So, I want to pause here real quick. So ultimately, Don has suggested get to this corner, and he has suggested that I flare over here and I take the sneak. It was a nice, solid idea. It was a great idea. I definitely should have, looking back, I should have done it. I would have got those shield generators much faster. What I instead tried to do is I wanted to take the backdoor approach. So I threw a barrage over here to clear off these mines, and then I'm going to throw some critters. And I was just counting on the critters to start slowly working them down while I was over here, doing actual business. Not a bad idea in principle, in theory, but if you're going to do something, you got to do it right. And I did it wrong. I should have done exactly the way Don said to do it. But here we go. Let's go ahead and review the whole thing. So, got a little critter action back there happening. Making sure, so they're just going to be there the whole time, so forget about them. And I just was over here. I just thought, in my mind, I thought if I saved the necessary gunboat in order to do that long smoke, if I just came over here instead and just generated some gunboat instead of using gunboat, I felt that it was going to be a better idea all around. Now, don't get me wrong, I opened this thing quite up, and I accomplished quite a lot. Once this is over, you'll see that the back side of this is definitely ready for one more final assault. But we've had a poor showing up to this point, so there's no guarantee that another good assault is coming. And that's the danger. That's the danger of trying new things. Is there's always, you want your guys to pull through, and you want everybody to do right. But if you do wrong, and they've already used their attacks, well, now you have problems. Okay, so the old op is over. It looks like we are about 20 some odd gun intel away from starting deep cut. I'm filming them. They're gonna figure this out. They will sort this out. What did they do? Hey, they just sorted it out. They put us on dead end. Nice. Okay, so that was what they're working on. Let's go back to deep cut. And we will beat deep cut, 100%. We've just got to, again, get in the groove, figure out what it is that we want to do, figure out why we want to do it. So I've shown you a couple of my poor attacks. Did I show you Grublet's attack? Let's find that. Grublet on circuit board. So this was if you watch the B team training video, congratulations B team. Ultimately, I'm giving you as a collective, I don't know, I'm going to give you a maybe a C plus, maybe a B minus, for attempting to follow the directions. Everybody who did attack, they put the artillery right there in the middle of those groups, exactly where I wanted them. So we definitely appreciated that. On this attack here, this was just at the end of my evening. It was like, well, everything has gone to heck. Nobody's going to be able to win. Like, there's no way we're going to be able to pull this thing off. It's just not mathematically possible. Well, I guess technically it was mathematically possible when I went to bed, but we needed perfection from Team Australia. And I woke up this morning, and by their own admission, they gave me less than perfection. Well, you know what? I gave them less than perfection. So, it's a tit for tat in the terms of less than perfection. So nobody can blame anybody except I can blame them, because I want it to be their fault more than I want it to be mine. So there you go. You can hold that, Australia, as a country, as a collective. Okay. So there you go. We're trying to keep, as we've discussed in other videos, we're trying to keep these short and informative and entertaining, these videos, and we hope that we're hitting that mark for you. Let's go ahead and watch Munted attack live, since we're here. See what he's doing. This is his opportunity to redeem himself. We led off this video with a successful attack on one of the deep cut bases. Let's see if we can finish this video with a successful attack from Mr. Munt on Dead End versus Tapier. So clearly he wants to stand right about there. He's got bullet coming. It's a long walk. Got to be patient in these situations. I am grateful that, I want to first thank Bort for, convincing Munt and Gym Class Stud to come over and hang out with us. And I want to thank Munt and Gym Class Bort for coming to hang out with us. They didn't have to, and we appreciate it. I've got to start using that shocking of bullet. That's just not something that I'm currently doing. I recognize the value of it. I'm not going to say, oh, well, I don't do it, so therefore it's not good. No, nothing like that. I haven't gotten a chance to really, really try it and really, really get good at it. I like winning operations, and I'm a big believer that when you're attacking new situations that you're not comfortable with, that's a good way to lose operations. So if I have to trade something I'm not comfortable with versus something I am comfortable with, I'll typically take the comfort. But I do value myself as a good player and willing to adapt, so I definitely need to take a time to just work on that shocking of bullet. Congratulations, Munted. You are, congratulations, Munted. You did it. You saved the day. You led this thing off with a victory, and we are grateful for that. Of the bases, that was the one with the most force points, so we are off to a great start. That's awesome. Well, neat. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. We're just keeping it short. The next video, I hope the people enjoyed the B-Team training video. I'm going to try to bang a few of those out a week because of all the screen drawing and editing out of me swapping things around, the colors. It's a complicated edit, so I can't commit to that format every single day. But I do want to continue to post. I do want to continue to be informative and entertaining. If you ever have any questions, please let me know. We're all eager to help. And also, we do have a group Facebook page. It's called Grublet YouTube. It was created by Mr. Don. Please, if you're interested and you want to talk to me directly, that's where you find me. I already had one viewer who found me on there, and he hit me with 1,000,000 questions, and it was great. Hopefully, he and I hashed out some various ideas. Hopefully he'll be able to apply the things that he liked, ignore the things that he doesn't like, and as a result, we'll all be better for it. Okay, this is where I'm going to end the video. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you.